Hi everyone, my name is Rajashekar. Welcome to my channel. This video is about a new DMX template I prepared for you all. You can customize every aspect of it and use it to learn and test. People who are new to DMX in Unreal Engine and Chamsys, check the description for videos you need to watch in order to understand DMX basics and then get back to this video. This is a combo DMX template which features both Virtual Studio and Castle map. You will also get two separate Chamsys show files for respective maps. After downloading my files, keep a copy of it as backup. Place both Chamsys files in Documents, Magic U and Show folder. Run the Unreal Engine map you have downloaded. By default, it opens the Virtual Studio map. To open Castle map, open Content folder and then go to RTs folder. You will find two folders again. One is the current Virtual Studio and another is the Castle map. Run the Castle map. I have a separate video on Virtual Studio template. Do check that out for more details on it and also for details on recording lights into Unreal Engine from Chamsys. The link is in description. This video will be more about Castle DMX template. I have about approximately 830 DMX lights placed across the set. It took me about 18 to 24 hours in prepping and testing this map. More features and lights will be added for version 2 sometime soon. Here's common issues I faced while prepping. When placing lights for this huge structure, it's best to break down and then go in order. I did place the lights in order, but when adding additional lights, I randomly duplicated some of them to form new sets of lights. You always have option to correct it using Unreal Engine and Chamsys, but it would take a little time of yours to fix those. Since I was testing the DMX lights look then and there, I had to patch in Chamsys as well, and I continued adding lights and repatching in Unreal Engine and then patching them again back in Chamsys. So things to watch out, plan lights accordingly and completely in Unreal Engine and then go for Chamsys. The light group needs to be in order, which is very important. Here's what I meant. So this is the map and let's begin by looking at Sharpies. From here I have placed Sharpies all along this bridge from here to there. This is one set and second set of Sharpies in this path, and there are Sharpies all across this structure. I'll quickly show you. The yellow outline you see, those are all Sharpies placed in the building, some facing front and some facing upwards, all in a square circular pattern. I also decided to place Sharpies in the rear as well. When you light the entire structure and if there is no light, it might not look good when you're trying to have a camera moment like this. For that I kept some Sharpies in the rear as well and some inside. These are the position of strobes somewhere on the structure, and the yellow outline is strobe all across the map. Same like in a circular, square, flat, straight line, and sometimes there are bits and pieces of strobe here and there as well. Strobe inside, rear as well. So that's about strobes. There are about 40 lasers in the map. The lasers were all placed in the front portion of the main structure. Some numbers on the rear tower. The rear tower also has two vertical matrix strips. One is here, the next one is here. Same for the other one as well. And on the top I have placed pyro in a circular fashion. That's about the rear towers. Small structure next to this main castle is this one. I placed just a pyro and a wash light for it. Same for this one. Some pyro on top and nothing much on it, and also fireworks in the rear. Challenges which we're referring to, what happened is initially I placed all the strobe lights like this in the front part of the building, the circular, straight line, square, whatever you're seeing. But later when I did that, I also patched the lights in Chamsys as well. So the lights were already linked between Unreal and Chamsys. Later I decided strobes should come here and there as well on the extra portions. So what happened is I happened to pull lights randomly here and there. Based on when I'm here, I would drag a light and I would duplicate and I would place it. In that way what happened, the patch files got mixed, nothing was in order. So it's always best to finalize the lighting in Unreal and then go to Chamsys. Just to test looks I was doing that, that's why this confusion. And this I've elaborately discussed in the tutorial which I've created before, so do check that out. Let's consider this is one set of light, the square. So if you're going to outliner and if you locate it by moving the down arrow, either it should go clockwise or it should go anti-clockwise, any one direction, and make sure it's not jumping. As you can notice, it's all placed next to each other. Here's an example of the mistake which is referring to. You can notice this is my one light and the second is there, third is here, fourth is here, 5, 6, back and forth. You can see 3 times it has jumped. It's not in order, and later everything is in order. The reason why it would jump, because once the lights are patched, if you move them across for placement, this situation comes. My advice, do not patch until you finalize the position of lights. So when you have placed your lights completely, while patching, you can also take it step by step as patch in groups, so that you would know which is where. And that's about a few tips on placing lights and patching them in this map. I have created an elaborate tutorial on Unreal Engine and Chamsys programming for previous map. Check that out for more details. I am using the latest Magic Cube Chamsys version, which is 1.9.4.3. Load the show file. The layout 1 is a default 4 windows layout. The layout 2 is maxed out view of groups. I recommend you to use this view for locating lights. As you scroll down, the light groups you see are for Sharpies. The group is made with maps layout in mind, which can be helpful to locate and program. Layout 3 is for executors. I have about 5 pages of pre-programmed playbacks at the bottom. At the end of every page, you can see a music fader, which is kept for timeline. Do not record on it. I have been using legacy renderer for level sequencer all these while to output my DMX lighting. But if you want a high quality render with more features added to it, then go with another render engine which is built in. It's more stable. I rendered this out at 4K with few features and it took less than 20 minutes in my computer. It could happen faster in your case if you have a high-end spec. Here's how to render. If you are interested to purchase this template for testing, you can check the description for download link. Once you request for access, I will give you the details. There are free DMX templates in my channel as well. Do check them out and practice. Hope this video was helpful for anyone who is looking forward to use this template. See you all soon on another video. I'm Rajashekar. Bye.